What's up, everyone? Just out here chilling on a beautiful Saturday night. It's like I don't even know what time it is, but it's pretty late. There's some people right over there. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. There's some people right over there that's kind of partying. So just ignore them. And if you might hear my dogs in there start barking every once in a while, so I apologize. But I would have been over there. But those people are partying. Good for them. So, I just want to kind of chill, This will be my first official Periscope. If you guys got any questions, let me know. But this will also be up on my YouTube channel and realnse.com. If anyone's watching, can you tell me if you can hear them? But anyway, we're going to be talking about a lot of things here. Maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, and then also touch on a few things. We're just going to keep it going, keep it moving. But the main thing I want to talk about is actually how I got started into politics and journalism. So that'll be the main focus of this Periscope. I'm excited about this, man. Like, I've been wanting to do these Periscopes, and I just got out of the shower, and I'm like, you know what? I feel, let's do this shit. So, let's get started. So, it pretty much starts with Trump, man. You wanna be gangsta with me. I don't know what you mean by that, bro. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means, bro. Anyway, so, okay, that threw me off. What the hell does that mean? But anyway, so it pretty much started with Trump around 2015. You and me can be robbing nuns. I don't know what that means, bro, but okay. Anyway, so it started with Trump in I believe it was 2015. He announced in, I think, late 2015. Early 2015 rather, and when he first came out, I even talked to my mom about it when I saw her, and I said, "You see, this guy Trump is running? How stupid!" She said, "Yeah, he does it every once in a while." This guy's crazy. Yeah, he does it every once in a while, just as a publicity stunt. But I don't think anything will come of it. I was like, okay. And then a few months went by, and before Trump even announced, even in like 2012, when Romney versus Obama was going on, I thought to myself, man, my vote doesn't even count. Even rewind past that, when Obama first ran, I didn't know much about politics. All I could go by what they say, and I'm like, man, this guy's gonna win because he's black. That's the only reason why people are going to vote for him, not because of his policies, not because of his stances, but because he's black and people want the first black president. And that's a real shame, because that's great. He was the first black president, but, he didn't do much for the country. So, it's pretty ridiculous to think that people will do these identity politics and just vote for somebody just because the color of their skin, or if they're a woman. But anyway, fast forward. So right then, I was kind of getting red pilled a little bit. And for those of you who don't know who red pill, it's pretty much like in Matrix, where you take the blue pill and be oblivious, or the red pill and see everything. So I started to take a little bit of a red pill then, and then fast forward to 2012, when Obama re-ran. Hold on a sec, man. Let me block this dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, he's talking about poop and what is, bro, grow up, man. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so I was a big fan of Alex Jones, right? I would watch him in and out. I would watch him as I fall asleep at night. And he was really interesting, and I really enjoyed his stuff. But I wasn't taking it too seriously when I first started watching him. And I don't even know how I came across him. Probably just a suggestion or whatever on YouTube. Oh yeah, and I'm wearing my Real NSC shirt. So I'm kind of skipping around here, but so I used to watch Alex Jones at that point, and then when he won again, I was like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with this country, man? So fast forward, and in between him getting reelected and him to Trump announcing, I was watching Alex Jones pretty religiously. Because I really wanted to know about the next election, and I wanted to know my surroundings and what was going on in my country. Before that, I thought my vote didn't count. I mean, I never voted before. When I voted for Trump and the GOP in 2016 election, that was the first time I ever voted, and I even had to register and everything. But I kind of was doing my homework from that 2012 to 2014, 2015, and then 2016, because I knew somebody was going to be running, and I wanted to know what they were talking about and everything like that. Silverado 558, hello, how you doing? Oh, hello from Ireland. Whoa. What's up, man? Oh, Ireland. Hey, bro. Are you gonna watch the fight tonight? Are you an MMA fan with Conor McGregor? That's something we're gonna touch on at the end of the video. So that's my dog's barking. Forgive me. Oh fuck, bro. Man, we got some haters on you tonight. Fuck you. Anyway, man, I'm just trying to have fun here, bro. Like, why are you trying to shit on my parade, bro? Come on now. Anyway, so, during that time frame, I was really studying up on politics, on potential candidates, and then when Trump announced, I thought it was a joke, just like probably everybody else did. And I was religiously watching Alex Jones and InfoWars, and then they had the nightly news, all that stuff. So I was watching it religiously every single night and really learning about what politics are and politicians and all that. And he had Alex Jones had Trump on his show, and it was right around that time. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to move. But it was right around that time. Freaking dogs, man! It was right around that time where I realized that he's a serious candidate. He's a serious candidate, and that's when I really started reading up on him. Obviously I knew he was a billionaire and all that, but I thought to myself, man, this guy's really saying stuff that nobody else is talking about. Nobody else is talking about. And I really admired that. I thought that that was a really good thing. I thought it was something that we needed in this country and in politics. So I started doing more research, and I threw my support behind him. And also, I noticed that the mainstream media was not giving him, the due that his due. They weren't covering him accurately. So I'm like, what is going on here? The mainstream media. I already knew the mainstream media couldn't be trusted, but mainstream media, I thought maybe, I was just wrong, or maybe they were right and I was wrong. But then I really started to see how they would really block this fucking guy too. How they would really spin what he says. That the time, and one of the most memorial. What the fuck am I talking about? One of the most important, I guess I should say, times, and one of the moments that I really was red pilled fully was when he made that speech about Mexicans and how all the people sent over from Mexico are not all good people. And I immediately saw how the media, left-wing journalists, as well as Democrats, said he's saying all Mexicans are rapists, and that's just simply not true. If you listen to what he said, he very clearly said that you know, some are good people, but let me tell you this: if they're good people, then they wouldn't be coming here illegally. You know, they're coming here, they're breaking our laws, so obviously they are not good people. So that's what really, really red pilled me there, and I was in full support of Trump. So man, we got a lot of trolls on here tonight. Yeah, I don't got nothing better to do on a Saturday night. Man, that's really sad, bro. Holy shit. Damn, bro, you really need to get a life? Damn, this is crazy. Hold on a second here. Hold on just a sec, guys. I'm trying to... I can't share it anywhere. Hopefully that did not just fuck up. There we go. There we go. I'm new to this, guys, so... Anyway, just gonna walk around out here a little bit. So, pretty much, that was my awakening point. I want to stay near the light, though, so... That was my awakening point. You know, I got red-pilled then, and, I really knew that this guy's for real, because he's being attacked. He has no donations from George Soros, who I didn't know who the hell that was at first. So I started getting into the stuff, and I really realized mainly how bad Hillary was. I mean, Hillary, people don't realize this, man. She is a really corrupt person. Really, really corrupt person. And I started looking into the emails. I started looking into Benghazi. I started looking about how she's married to a rapist, and they settled rape cases, and you know, she's gotten child molesters off when she was a lawyer, and you know, all this shit, man, just crazy ass shit. You know, the hot sauce in the purse thing, and calling black males super predators. I'm like, bro, what? And then I would notice that the mainstream media would literally back her up. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So I knew something was up, and I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to try and start my own news company, I guess you could say, my own news website. And at that point, I had my blog. A long time ago, I had a blog for music, and people could download free music and all that shit. And I was one of the originals, you could say. But it was djbootleg.com, and I went by DJ Bootleg. So I kind of re-upped that site, djbootleg.com, and so I restarted the blog, and it was just mainly just stuff, you know, bloggy type stuff, like what I like to wear, and, you know, movie reviews, and all that sort of, you know, silly stuff. But then I slowly started to get into, this fucking troll is back, man. So I would slowly start to get back in. This fucking troll, bro. Really, these trolls are pissing me off. These trolls are pissing me off. Oh my god, dude, it's so funny. Okay, but I would slowly start to get into more political stuff. You know, why 10 reasons to not vote for Hillary. 10 reasons why Trump is the only viable option. Trump is right on his Mexico thing. You know, just all that sort of stuff. And so I thought to myself, you know, people going to djbootleg.com, if I say, hey, check out my news site, djbootleg.com, they're not going to know that that's a news site. They're going to say, oh, for music? So I thought to myself, I need to change my my site name and my URL. So I started thinking of some things, and I started really brainstorming about what to call it. And we shout out to my buddy Roll. He also helps with the site. He's a contributor, one of my long friends, and he came up with RNSE. And RNSE stands for Real News Sports and Entertainment. Unfortunately, Real News RNSE.com was taken, so the next best thing would be Real NSE. And I thought I like that even more, because it has real right in the title. RNSE is like, what could that mean? But if it's Real RNSE, it just kind of is more intriguing. So we started that site. He came up with the name, and I did pretty much all the other stuff, like designing and trying to build the logos and promotions and all that. And it was a big hassle because I did all this WordPress stuff. I'm self-taught with all that stuff, WordPress, HTML, and all that. And I'm not the best at it, but thankfully I was able to find a good theme, and I got it downloaded and installed and all that. So that was really good. Then the next step was to write. And I'd never written a political article really before. I've written a lot of articles before that point, but again, it was like top 10 mafia movies and shit like that. So, and I really wanted to do it justice because, it was big. The 2016 election was huge. If Hillary won, it would not have been good, so I really took this very seriously. I started reading up on how to write articles well, and I still wasn't even perfect. Sometimes I go to my old articles, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, with some misspellings and grammatical errors and shit. But I learned over time. Sometimes I still catch myself, but I learned over time. And boy, I tell you, during that 2016 election, mainly me, but Ro was helping as well. Man, we were pumping out articles like crazy. Thank you for the hearts, whoever's doing that. We were pumping them out, man. I'm talking 4 to 5 full-length articles a day. I mean, it felt great. Because there was all this news, boom, 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 boom. Pretty much the mainstream media would come out. I would read like CNN. They would do some sort of hit piece on Trump, and then I would spin it and make them look so stupid. Because there was one time they did a hit piece on Trump's hair before the election, and I called him out on it. I did this full article on how stupid that was and how pathetic it was. And we also did other things. Like I said, the top 10 reasons not to vote for Hillary. If one of your friends is going to vote for Hillary, make them read this. Just so many articles, man. It was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot during that time. And when Trump won, man, I'm not saying that I changed any votes or anybody like that, but I mean, I think I helped a little bit, because there was a point in time when we and the site was having 5 to 1,000 people a day visiting. Those were unique hits, and I posted screenshots of that one time, and man, it was nice, man. I was getting good feedback. I was getting a lot of views, but the video game really I'm trying to get over to the video game. That's why I'm doing this Periscope for a little while, and I appreciate you guys checking it out. There's a couple of you guys watching, throwing hearts my way, and I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be doing more of this if it gets good reviews. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got into politics and writing. Journalism is just I saw the lies that were being portrayed, and this is something I kind of am challenging people for is to start be your own journalist. Citizen journalism is really, really important. We are fact checking these so-called fact checkers almost, and it's so important. I run an independent news website. My buddy Roll's going through a lot of stuff, so say your prayers for him. He's going through a lot with his wife, so I pray for them, and hopefully you guys will too. I'm not going to go into any details on that, but he is away. He has been for a while, so all the burden is on me, which I'm fine with. So all the articles you see is coming from me. I'm constantly thinking, what can I do an article? What can I do an article to make a difference or anything like that? And it's tough, man, because some days, you feel like crap. I got a 9-to-5 job. I have chronic pain in my neck, so, it's not easy. And, paying for the server and all that, it takes a lot, man. I don't ask for donations or anything like that, because I probably wouldn't get them anyway. But I just want to see reads on my articles. That's all I want. I don't want to see cash or anything. I want to see reads, to know that information is getting out there. That's what I really want to do. And Alex Jones was a huge inspiration. Other people like Anthony Brian Logan on YouTube, Steven Crowder, Ali Alexander. A lot of guys have really changed my views into a conservative. And I was even going to run for city council this year around, but I don't feel I'm ready yet. And in order to run, I'm not afraid of running or anything, but if I'm going to run, I want to be able to sell myself to the voters in Tampa. And I just didn't feel that I was comfortable enough or at a place in my life to be able to do that and give it my absolute all. So that I just decided it's not fair to run, not even for my sake, but for the voters' sake as well. So that's definitely something I'm going to be doing probably in the next cycle around in 2 years, in 2020. Just something small, city council, something like that. In the meantime, I'm probably going to intern or something for city council, one of the city council members here, so I can kind of learn the ropes. But yeah, man, I am very happy to have the audience that I have, which again is not huge. I get a couple hundred reads, on my articles, maybe a little less. But it's consistently building. So hopefully you guys dig the Periscope. Hopefully those people weren't too loud. They're partying, or the dogs. I'm gonna get a better setup here somehow. Maybe out back would be good, next to my garden. That's about it, man. I think that's all, guys. Thank you very much for checking it out. Hopefully you're checking it out later. Shout out to you. Hit the like button. Also, if you're checking it out on Facebook, I'm going to upload it to Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much. Be sure to check out realnse.com. And, guys, that's all I can say. Thank you so much. God bless. Oh, wait a second. I have to touch on the fight tonight, UFC 229. My boy Conor is going to knock him out. I'm really looking forward to this fight, man. I've been doing a little bit of articles for that, for the sports side, which is normally Roll's side. My buddy Roll, but he's been out. But I think Conor McGregor, I think that he knocks Khabib out early in the second round. I think Conor rocks Khabib a few times in the first, and then lands a major shot when he's coming in for the takedown. Because if you watch, and I've done a little bit of research here, but if you watch Khabib going in for the takedown, he is completely defenseless. He's going down like this, so all this is open, man, and Conor is gonna light his ass up. So, but I'm so glad my boy Conor's back. I have so much respect for him, and obviously that was a stupid move on his part, that he threw the damn dolly. But I mean, come on, he came from the slums, you know what I mean? So of course that stuff's gonna come out. But a lot of people don't realize that he was on welfare like 6, 7, 8 years ago. So that stuff comes out. But I digress. Thank you guys very much. Peace out. God bless, and goodbye.